Two teams ready, they hope, to clear the final hurdle, the final Europa League hurdle, and the atmosphere is building up already. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live on EA TV. And this is it. The majority of fans are inside the stadium now, and the tension is palpable here ahead of the UEFA Europa League final. My name is Derek Ray, and with me in the commentary position is, of course, Stuart Robson. And we're just moments away from kickoff. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, Derek, this has everything, doesn't it? Two good teams, some top-class players, and a couple of excellent coaches. What a final this should be.
And this is how Sevilla will line up. Yassine Bounou is the goalkeeper. Karim Rekik plays alongside Marcao in central defence. Joan Jordan plays with Ivan Rakitic in central midfield. And as for the attack, well, it has a bold look about it with three forwards listed from the beginning. This is what they'll be facing today. Rui Patricio stands between the posts. Nemanja Matic starts alongside Brian Cristante in central midfield. And beginning the game up front today, Tammy Abraham. It is the Europa League final, and they are underway. Jesus Navas. Ocampos. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Suso. Karim Rekik. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. Rakitic. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. And out for a throw in. The pass could have been better. Inventive and entertaining. It's not a bad combination. Paulo Dybala, the man we're talking about.
Well, the best players can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas, in and around the box. His creativity is excellent. Playing little 1-2s, balls round the corner, linking up with other teammates, just to have that little bit of penetration. He's going to be key to breaking down this defence.
And under pressure, that was a fine claim. The attack looks promising. Suso. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Brian Cristante. Pellegrini. Here's Abraham. Back to Pellegrini. Can they take the lead? And how about that for a save? And the keeper was finally able to claim it.
Well, what a great piece of goalkeeping. Firstly the save, and then the recovery. Brilliant from him.
Well, he's given us away. Dybala. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Matic. Oh, good-looking run. Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball. That is how to apply the pressure. Jesus Navas. That's a nice-looking ball. Well, sadly, a bit of a tame effort, that one, and far too close to the goalkeeper. Ivan Rakitic. And now Suso. And return to Navas. Now, will the cross work out for them? It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. Well, for more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff Shreves.
50-50 this one. He twisted his knee. He's been trying it out, but I'm not sure he can carry on.
Cheers, Jeff. Cristante. And a textbook interception. Karim Rekic. Suso has it. Navas. Oh, a fine block. And the last touch off the defender, so a corner coming up. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Trying to pick out a teammate. Oh, yes! First to score in this final. And it could be highly significant.
Well, here's another look at it. Certainly delivery into the box couldn't have been any better. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Suso. Well, that ball looks promising. Alas, he's made his move too early. Offside. Suso. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. Pellegrini. How can he take them on and beat them? Now he must favour the cross. Suso. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Rekic. Jesus Navas now. Youssef En-Nesyri. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. So a throw in here. Nikola Zalewski. Dybala. Rakitic read the cross and then put his body on the line. Dybala. Must be! Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Trying to pick out a teammate. Oh, yes! First to score in this final. And it could be highly significant. Must be! Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there.
The quest for Europa League success, and the second half of this final is underway. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Marcos Acuna. He could really get at the opposition. Can they take advantage? And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe.
Well, as you can see here, it all starts with a perfectly weighted ball in behind the defenders. But when he shoots, I expected him to go across the goalkeeper. He should never beat the goalkeeper inside that near post. That's not good keeping.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Passes like that, very much in his repertoire. Nemanja Gudel. Almost weighing up the opposition with a string of neat passes. Ocampos. And he read it well defensively. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Defenders need to cover. Can they convert? Full credit, wonderful stop. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. And space to cross it. Tammy Abraham. Could pull one back here. That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
And time for the change now. Well, they're going for the short one. The corner kicks keep on coming. He's driven in the corner. That'll be a Sevilla throw. Setting off perhaps a little bit too much here. Now, who can he play it to? Ocampos. On to Suso. Rakitic. Lucas Ocampos. A chance to whip it in. Rakitic. Oh, just wide of the mark. Goal kick.
Well, that never looked like troubling the keeper, did it? But it was worth an effort. A good strike from him.
Very clever defending by Ivan Rakitic. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. Well, the referee has taken note of his name and number.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit unlucky there, but it was certainly a foul.
Ocampos, it has to be. Far from a good pass.
Well, those stats tell you everything. Sevilla have controlled the majority of possession. They've passed it well, their movement's been good, and they've been well worth their lead. Could get even better here.
Yes, it's so true. For once they find themselves in defensive mode. Good pressure, can they make something of this? 20 minutes to go in this one. Dybala really is obsessed with taking the game to the opposition. But can they... Oh, and that is an audacious chip! Well, he might smile. The goalkeeper has no interest in smiling.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and the finish is sublime. He sees the keeper's position and just chips it over him. It's a breathtaking goal.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Marcos Acuna. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Wijnaldum. Now with Abraham. Dybala. Oh, a goal it is! The equaliser in this final. What next in the drama?
Well, as you can see, what an excellent backheel this is to set up the goal. While the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
So the ball is running again at 2-2. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Marcos Acuna. Suso's in the thick of it. And blocked for now. Mancini. This is Chris Smalling. Leonardo Spinazzola. Can they grab the lead late on? He's in here. And I thought that might be the winner.
It should have been the winner, but the goalkeeper has done everything right there. That's a vital stop.
And they will make the change now. Delivering it. Just a matter of thumping it away. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. They need to get bodies back. This looks promising. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Cristante. And now with Abraham. Can they forge ahead? Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. This looks promising out wide. Can they nudge in front late on here? Must score! Oh, he wasn't ruthless enough in front of goal. Keeper has it now. Did well to win the ball back. Well, the counter chance looks very real. He's in behind. In it goes! But wait a minute, that will not count.
Well, that was tight, but he was just offside. It was a good finish, though.
Changement pour l'équipe locale. Joueur sortant, numéro 21, Paulo Dybala, remplacé par le numéro 11, Andrea Bellotti.
Rakitic. Karim Rekic. Marcao has it. Nemanja Gudel. They cannot be separated here, and it's on to extra time. Trying to pick out a teammate. Oh, yes! First to score in this final, and it could be highly significant. Must be! Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there.
Well, he could really get at the opposition. I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe. Could pull one back here. That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
Oh, just wide of the mark. Goal kick.
Well, that never looked like troubling the keeper, did it? But it was worth an effort. A good strike from him.
Very clever defending, but, well, the referee has taken note of his name and number.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit unlucky there, but it was certainly a...
Oh, and that is an audacious chip. Well, he might. Dybala. The equaliser in this final. What next in the drama? And I thought that might be the winner.
It should have been the winner, but the goalkeeper has done everything right there.
The referee, he's in behind. In it goes. But wait a minute, that will not count.
Well, that was tight.
Well, the ball rolling again, no end to the action. It's the first period of extra time, and I must say this has been a back-and-forth type of game. Navas, teammates in the middle, and he's dispatched the header.
Well, here's the replay. It all starts with the delivery into the box, just begging someone to get on the end of it. And it's a comfortable finish in the end. which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
Well, the game has been restarted. 3-2 here.
Changement pour le FC Séville. Sortie du terrain.
Cristante.
Le numéro 8, Joël Jordan. Pour le remplacer.
A corner will ensue.
Fernando.
And over it comes. Gomez. Ocampos. And the ball's gone. Gomez. Now with Abraham. Well, that'll be a free kick. Missing the target by a tiny margin.
Well, it's a difficult skill to get right, but he almost pulled it off there. He made such good contact with the ball.
Jesus Navas. Now with Rakitic. Gudel. Marcos Acuna. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Can they hit on the break? So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Oh, in with a chance. Surely, a goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
That's it, half-time in extra time. The second period still to come. Trying to pick out a teammate. Oh, yes! First to score in this final, and it could be highly significant. Must be. Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there.
Well, he could really get at the opposition. And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe. Could pull one back here. That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
Oh, just wide of the mark. Goal kick.
Well, that never looked like troubling the keeper, did it? But it was worth an effort. A good strike from him.
A very clever defending, but, well, the referee has taken note of his name and number.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit unlucky there, but it was certainly
Audacious chip. Well, he might. Dybala. Oh, a goal it is! The equaliser in this final. What next in the drama? And I thought that might be the winner.
It should have been the winner, but the goalkeeper has done everything right there.
The referee, he's in behind. In it goes! But wait a minute, that will not count.
Well, that was...
Navas. Teammates in the middle. And he's dispatched the header. Oh, in with a chance. Surely. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of... Well, the big question, who will come out on top? We're into the second period of extra time here. Fernando. Here's Marcos Acuna. Marcos Acuna. Fernando has eyes for goal. Well, the shot had just a bit too much elevation. Dangerous looking through ball. Straight forward for the keeper. Can he take advantage? And it goes down as a missed opportunity from there. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. What a shame, really, because the move was promising, but no end product from them. Wijnaldum. On to Matic. Tammy Abraham. Oh, terrific piece of goalkeeping. And the referee has given them a corner. Trying to pick out a teammate. Clattered away. Breaking at pace. Can they keep it going? And in with a real chance. And off the post. Touched onto the woodwork. And there's the whistle. This UEFA Europa League final has been decided. And my goodness, they deserve it. Disappointment on one side, but sheer jubilation on the other.
Well, relief and joy, I would say. What a great achievement this is, and so well deserved, as you mentioned. They were excellent tonight. What a good performance that was. The party can certainly start now.
Yes, a party to last throughout the year, I should think. They're very happy to be celebrating good times in the Europa League. And now the trophy awaits them.
Well, these are always great moments for any player. This is the culmination of a great tournament they've had. They fully deserve this victory. Every player played his part tonight.
This is what they've wanted. Now it's in their possession. The winners of the UEFA Europa League.
Well, wonderful scenes. The players are making the most of this. It's been a great competition for them.
Yeah, I think they have every intention of making this last as long as possible. One more trophy left, why not? Yes. And now they get to enjoy the moment with the fans who have made the journey here for the final.
Well, they'll be loving this. They really have backed their team throughout this competition. They have a great bond with the players, don't they? That's lovely to see.
Yes, it is all about a shared experience. These celebrations will run long into the night.
Well, they need to take all this in, don't they? These are moments to savour. It's been a great night for everybody involved.
You are looking at the UEFA Europa League winners. Well, he could really get at the opposition. And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe. Could pull one back here. That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
Oh, just wide of the mark. Goal kick.
Well, that never looked like troubling the keeper, did it? But it was worth an effort. A good strike from him.
A very clever defending, but, well, the referee has taken note of his name and number.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit unlucky there, but it was certainly a...
Oh, and that is an audacious chip. Well, he might. Dybala. Oh, a goal it is! The equaliser in this final. What next in the drama? And I thought that might be the winner.
It should have been the winner, but the goalkeeper has done everything right there.
The referee, he's in behind. In it goes! But wait a minute, that will not count.
Well, that was tight.
Navas. Teammates in the middle. And he's dispatched the header. Oh, in with a chance. Surely. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans. Fernando has eyes for goal. Well, the shot had just a bit too much elevation. And it goes down as a missed opportunity from there. On to Matic. Oh, terrific piece of goalkeeping.